Hello and welcome to the Memory Arcade. I really can't seem to stay away from this game. It's really good. It's really capturing my imagination. Let's see, where are we? Got a little bit of guild over there. Some unexplored areas over there. Yeah. This is likely going to be... Oh. All these books are chained up. That's interesting. This is likely going to be... a shorter stream. But I wanted to... I wanted to scratch that blasphemous itch. And yeah, immerse myself in the world a little more. It's probably not the healthiest world to immerse yourself in, but I find it utterly fascinating. Although I find their outfits absolutely badass. Like, if you drew up a custom character class for an RPG that said Battle Librarian, this would be it. Long robes and just strapped with hefty books. It's another big room, huh? Also among the very few characters in this game who are not hurting themselves. Probably, or maybe because these are... All this is forbidden knowledge, so these are all heretics who don't really subscribe to... Well, that didn't help much. Huh. Wait, it did. Who don't really subscribe to the doctrine of the church. I'm still not sure what the conflict here is. We obviously ran into members of the church who, members of the Anointed Legion, who are really not down with what we're doing and want to stop us at any cost. I think that our pilgrimage is only going to end in ruin. Oh shit. How about that magic defense? They keep stacking them up. Oh. Does that mean we're about to find a vessel? I mean, I also could pay good money to recharge here. Might do that if things get really dicey. Things really dicey right now. Things might get dicey, yeah. Absolutely getting there. But I can... What do you mean it doesn't... Oh, only the top is vulnerable. It makes a shocking amount of sense for this enemy. Or maybe it's just completely... Okay, I'm going to pay up. How much is it? Yeah, sure. I'm glad Tears of Atonement are less and less becoming an issue here. I need... I don't know, did the magic work just now? Yeah. Not sure if these respawn. Oh, hi!
Take the necks of my deep pains.
So I was curious about the Game Kitchen, the studio that made this game, and I wanted to see where they're based out of. Surprised they're based out of Spain, Sevilla, Spain, and the game's aesthetic is very much based on their home city. So, and they have a shop, and you can get the motive of that lady on a t-shirt. I'm not sure where you would wear that t-shirt. Oh, we can do that. There we go. Yeah, Koopa has become quite powerful. Oh, hi, cat. Really? This early into the stream? You just wake up, huh? Yeah, I thought that was an anatomy book. Open. The page shows the illustration of a femur. Tibia. Kneecap. I have body parts galore, but I'm not sure that if these are what I need here to open this. Just ignoring the puzzle. Oh yeah, but this is a bigger thing. This is a really good map in the way it shows you when they're... Oh, hi! Okay. And the skulls keep coming, yet they keep on coming. could fault the game for anything, it's that sometimes environment can be a little samey. But it's gotten better since we reached the church. Ah, it's a new model. Yeah, well, fuck you too. It's one of these mechanisms? Yeah, it is. When I now get to kill him? Not quite. Staying out of their hair seems to be the better strat. Oh. Al-Karim worked as an archivist in the Library of Negated Words. His heightened interest in the writings of Custodia prior to the appearance of the Twisted cost him his exile. Oh, did I just... No text. It just vanished. Okay. There are things I don't really need to deal with. Okay, this is definite double jump or similar territory. $21. Maybe a shortcut. Oh, the sleeping canvases. Metal Man? Oh, this is very Castlevania and I approve wholeheartedly. And what am I doing? Why am I doing... Oh my god. There's one answer I have to all this. And I don't have the mana for it. Huh. They really can't be beat, huh? Okay. I complained in a past stream that they don't always have like an ironic response to what the enemies are, but this one definitely does. You're a living painting? No, you're not. Come here, silly. Can I counter this? Do I want to counter this? Well, I slept on that one. Yeah, no, it's one of those. Do they hurt me? They do. Okay. Oh, the music's so beautiful. So full of life. I guess that's one of the things that occurred to me in this game. I think it very much condemns, from what I can tell, and so far, very much condemns the idea that, among other things, that life should be focused on the promise of an afterlife, rather to live in the here and now. And this music seems like the Spanish guitar music seems very much... Oh, yeah, no, I kind of saw that coming, but it's cool. Save point is right around the corner. To me, it very much condemns this idea that this focus on an afterlife or an eternal reward, or, you know, not really living your life. Hi, kitty cat. Sorry, you just jumped into my lap. What would you like? Hmm? What can I do for you? Hmm? You wanna curl up here? In one of my arms? Yeah, well, at least I can, with the cat on my lap, I can at least try to finish that thought. One issue the game seems to take with religion is that these people aren't really living. They are, focusing all their energy, all their ambition towards some kind of reward, be it an afterlife of happiness, or I don't know, the kind of the kind of what they think is proper punishment for their guilt. They seem very focused on obtaining that, so it might alleviate them of guilt, but to the point where it's so perpetual and so pervasive that there's really nothing else. And all these characters do is live lives wasted, essentially. And I might be reading a little too much into it. It's also one of my personal criticisms of religion, any religion really, live to the extreme where the here and now, this world, seems to be almost like a purgatory already, where all you really do is stew and prepare for your eternal reward. By living lives in, say, poverty, and thinking that that there's anything moral or redeeming about it. Like, I don't want to I don't want to say that if you live in very sorry, the words, finding the right words is a little hard right now. If you live in modest means, that's not a bad thing. I've lived in modest means most of my life, I still do for the most part. But the idea that there's some form of authority, be it to scripture or priesthood or something like that you should not aspire higher. That there is something noble about your squalor. I mean, there's an obvious manipulation there to keep people in place and in check. And we sometimes see this with, these days we see it sometimes with media that actively panders to lowest common denominator things and kind of makes very lowbrow stuff, not just lowbrow, but also in a sense aspirational. I'm getting off track. The point is, the vibe I get from a lot of these characters is that they are not living their lives at all. Their lives are not theirs. Their lives are there to realize some kind of vision and or some kind of idea of goodness or godliness. And that resonates with me in the sense that I suppose that's what even as a kid, I found disturbing about the more morbid aspects of Christianity, especially as presented in Catholicism, but not exclusively. This very strong focus on the great beyond, and we will be sorted into hell and heaven, and also that the entire idea of that the entire story of Christianity's Messiah is often reduced to his death and resurrection, rather than, all the really good and apt and aspirational things the man said before he was crucified, or supposedly said, attribution, historical, but. And to me, as a kid, in class, because in German class we had religion as a subject, the stories and the allegories that Jesus told to his disciples, that stuff always resonated with me in a positive way. Like, yeah, sure, this stuff is nice. It's about forgiveness. It's about It's about looking out for each other. It's about working together, speaking truth to power, all these things. And this entire story ends very sadly. Game, why would you do that? I guess I got my answer. It ends in a very sad manner, in a very gruesome manner. And at the end of it all, the symbol for the entire enterprise remains is a symbol that signifies the martyrdom of that man rather than any of the things he said. Except maybe the things he said while on the cross, which weren't many, because I imagine getting crucified is quite painful. Yeah, and all these things always kind of left an impression on me, and sooty garlic. Handful of seeds carefully preserved. The stones of the... Oh wait. Dark bulb covered in black dust. Its finding is an omen of good luck, since it only grows as the first fruit of burned grounds. There was something about a volcanic eruption in this game, isn't there? It is said to soothe many aches and used in Tisane, although few dare try it. Cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit, and that the room gleamed. Could I be losing my mind? No, the paintings were definitely alive. I appreciate that they adapted the Dark Souls methodology of oh yeah, there's definitely something up here. Fuck you. Hi. Oh. I'm fearful. The little one stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of that wicker woman. So it were his mother. Sometimes I can't help but think there's something living in that wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the darkness. Oh. Got a whole new badge, huh?
Let us be captives of the miracle. Feast your eyes on the envy of every merchant.
That's
The
treasure.
finest treasure to ever find its way into my hands.
Is it now?
And may my heart stop beating if I'm being dishonest.
I mean, all your stuff is useful. You don't have to. Key of the Inquisitor. Master key forged from steel. The heat of the sword carried by the Great Inquisitor announced his arrival even through the coldest walls. I can almost buy this.
Handing this over is not something that delights me. So its price is as high as its value to me.
Okay.
And may the bells toll for me if I ever deceive you.
You don't have to front. 9,000. Empty bile whistle.
This is a precious treasure to me, and may I don.
Oh. I guess I just bought that. Oh, at least I could afford it. Bead braided in a spiral motion, covered with a light coat of varnish that has protected it from wear and tear of the years. Mother's hands work these strands and bless them. The influence provides protection from toxic damage. Okay. Okay. I mean, eventually we're just gonna buy everything. Buckle up. This is gonna be sweet. By sweet, I mean horrifying. Ah! These are easy to reach. I shan't complain. This one could actually be useful here. You stop, I buff myself, and I go nuts. Yeah, yeah. I still need more spells. I wonder if they have post-release plans for this game. Like, already I can feel myself wanting more even though I've not even finished it. But Hollow Knight got so much good stuff post-release. One can hope, right? I went into this long-winded tangent about religious extremism precluding us from living a life in the here and now. My point the whole time was that the Spanish guitar in the background feels alive and joyful to an extent. I mean, there's a melancholy to it, sure, but it seems like a, to me, very welcome contrast to this, because it's not, those aren't chorales, this isn't really what you would expect necessarily in this kind of setting. And you stay put. Should be safe here. Really, lady? Already? Are we doing this? Ah. Girl, you better have a safe spot for me. The moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and a bull stares at her between the rock rows and the shadows. A bull? Okay, this happened to me while looking at it.
You have found some of my brothers.
Have I?
Though I still ask you to find the rest of them, please keep this canvas made from the gold of our faces, and the brothers will guide you.
Oh!
Penitent one,
Uh-huh.
in finding this holy brethren of mine,
Uh-huh.
you have completed the vision of my birth,
Oh.
which was painted on a sleeping canvas.
Oh. I wish I hadn't.
My name, being Hosinero. I was born of the moon and of the torment of a brave bull, and of myself, by the grace of high wills, my holy brethren.
Sorry, I gotta go back and check if we get more items.
Please find the rest.
Yeah, sure. Wanna hustle. Maybe we found 20 of 38, so I think we're in good shape there. Credit of a spinning wheel that only turned on full moon nights. This thin thread was plated to immortalize its progeny. Bestowed as a gift by the firstborn, sorry, that wasn't even intentional. It allows the penitent one to descend into bottomless abysses. Okay. I guess in this game the bull dies and not the dog, so we can go into the abyss. Jesus Christ. Wait, you can't get there?
Penitent one in silence. Will you require my assistance with your next task?
No, but I appreciate your offer, as always. I'm not sure I'm ready for a boss after this. Oh yeah, no shit, I'm not ready for this. Oh god. Poison. just got something to protect against poison. Also, we don't need that, we don't need that, we definitely don't need that. We need that, that, and... yeah, let's go, let's rock. This is horrifying. Oh, it's the Wicker woman and the... and the baby it swaddled. Oh, fire damage. We got fire damage. Scion of Abjuration, huh? Decent shot here. Oh, maybe not. I'm glad we're not hitting the baby. I mean, this is horrifying as it is. But at least... Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe we should hit that baby. God damn it. Did I say that out loud? He just pulled me apart like a doll. Wow. Video games were a mistake. Got my eyes on you. Little rascal. Shit. I like how we had a good attempt that brought the boss below half health, and this never happened. I suppose it's fair that they get one-shots on us too, after all those brutal execution maneuvers we did. That was half a waste. It has a... one of the segments has a different color. Wonder if that's vulnerable. Yeah, it is. That was in the wrong order. That's fine. I have a shot. Oh, no, you don't. I was one hit away, and I didn't have the mana to pull off the ranged attack. Okay, let's prepare ourselves properly. I think this is also the last boss that I have any idea of, as in I haven't seen any other bosses by way of stream or screenshots. What? That happened. Actually, I could have half anticipated it. I mean, the ring on the floor was gone, but it only told me where the little rascal would be. That was stupid. Come on. I was too greedy, but the idea, if I have the health, is not bad. Also, if I can eke out, like, the poison, I don't think is that much of an issue. The fireballs are more dangerous. Didn't bring extra mana, but let's see if we'll be fine. I like that it's a boss where you can very leisurely grab your stuff. Okay. Can get maybe a couple of hits in. Oh no, one. I'll take one. I beat Jafar in Disney's Aladdin. You're not a fearsome serpent. Come on, come on. Requiem and Turnham, alright. The guild has been exhibited. That was wicked. Oh yeah! Okay, a little extra for that. The merchant was quite nearby. And... oh, this could be a shot. Yeah, this will definitely be a shortcut to that portal. Where are we going here? Another mask. This mask. Embossed mask of Crescent. Oh. A big bead of red wax. Wait, the library just continues over here? Oh wait, no, this was the Sleeping Canvases. This is the library. Oh, and another portal. Is there anything I think there's a few things in the village that I want to hand in. And also, what about this? I could, but I barely ever use it. There's actual stuff that I want from the merchant.
Merciful be penitent. Merciful.
Aww. You're really paying up now.
The miracle is taken.
Don't have a bead. An extension to my rosary yet. Was really. Oh, maybe I have an item that the salty saint can bless. Also do wonder if this entire game is just
Bring me anything.
it's just some kind of purgatory. Like the world it's set in is not actually a physical plane. But then again, all this really suggests that it is, and it's really just really far gone. I haven't really gotten any kind of mobility upgrades in a while. Yeah, I can probably spring for that now. Much faster, okay. Well, maybe I'll remember to use it more often. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes. I was half expecting this fire to just keep burning. Where was that merchant? Huh. Interesting. I mean, maybe it'll just open from the other side. There's no mechanism in this room to address it. Oh, I'm still in combat gear. Let's see. this, 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 and this. I don't know if I'll die here now. Okay. Made the first jump, so... God damn it. Once, at least. These jumps are very tight. What? Is this a bug? No, this must have been a bug. I died on the spikes just now. But I'll take it for the moment. I have no shame, no pride. Okay, these, the candles I get, the stigmata, not so much, although there's the thorn. We have a lot of quest items in general that just that are just squatting in our inventory.
Handing this over and may the bells toll.
No, 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 no. Oh shit. Well. Game. What are you trying to tell me? God damn. Now this is just sadistic. And these are obviously little bugs when it comes to the placement of the statue and all that. And I'm cool with it because it's hardly game breaking. Just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pay the piper. And I'm out of here. Let's see. There's two of them there. Well, I guess we're a sinful lot then. Guilty as hell. I headed to the safe point. I am. Out, out. Was a bad reproduction anyway. You don't want to play. Every map of this type would come with a little note feature where you can drop markers of your own. I mean, Hollow Knight had that to an extent and was pretty useful. And I would definitely be in the market for some quest item depository markers. I wonder if there's an execution kill for that one. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna try and get through here. Yeah, no, fuck you. Jump button. Why fail me now? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running over there and... Oh, hi. And in time, I'll probably have the cash to buy the last item of the merchant. And then we're pretty much scot-free until I meet the next merchant. Sweet. Ooh. Oh, hi. Wait. Is this just open now? Still can't throw up. Kneecap of Sebastian the Puppeteer. Unjustly sentenced to the stake by order of Ashken the Inquisitor, Tyrant Jaeger's family became ashes. Blinded by revenge, he fought. Oh, wait, no. I've read this one. Sebastian Wardia lived surrounded by puppets. To him, they were his family. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flame of his theater, exclaiming, "I forgot you to move." Wait, they came alive? Okay. Okay, I think we're mostly done with the library. Although, I kinda wanna warp here and go all the way over here. But yeah. Pretty big up. Pretty big shortcut. I kinda wanna... I have an idea. Did I just find a blue candle that could no longer be lit because did I already maximize? Did I already maximize those items? On one hand, I'm kinda glad that we brought them to their full potential. On the other hand, do I save here? Or yeah, actually I want to. I also want to buy back all my guilds. Oh.
I, Diosdado by name, Night Watchman by trade, am in your mercy.
Because I beat the boss?
You have my gratitude for having silenced such an unbearable sound.
Ah, crying baby in a library. Okay. Well, that solved all our money problems.
You have my...
Solved all money problems for the moment. Nope. Ah, there's a thing there, yeah. The guild. So heavy. Oh. Did I get... Yeah, I did. I wonder how the game, or rather the story and the setting, explain how some people in this world are just much bigger than regular people. In Dark Souls, it was kind of a given that Gwyn and his kind were gods, or, well, gods more in the classical mythology sense, akin to Odin, who was half giant. Yeah, but here it's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of strange. Although, maybe I'm just missing something. Like, to me... certain powerful figures in mythology being just way taller than regular people, to me seem... Oh, shit. To me that seems more of a trope of pre-Christian mythologies, but maybe there is a lot of stuff in the Bible that isn't just David and Goliath. That's like, oh yeah, and by the way, those super pious people, they were also really, really tall. The worst thing is that I just know how to counter that. It's painfully easy. Good enough. Sure. How did I ever reach that? Why do I know that there's a save point up there? Oh well. We have some liquidity, pardon the pun. So let's go to... The strange bone room was over there. It was not. Was it over here? Okay, this shows the illustration of a kneecap. But we can't really do anything. Oh. Drop of coagulated ink. Which hesitation of the scribe was a new stain of, on his scriptorium. Words not written, censored before they were born onto the paper, were powerful too. This cluster of ink graced by the affliction increased the power of prayers. The power of prayers, you say? That's definitely good boss equipment.
and may my heart stop.
Another one cleared out. Sure. I'll risk it. He got barely hit at all. The crowd goes wild. Huh. Strange. Over here. Yeah, no, that's ancient history. Let's get back up there. This one probably, yeah, not just the same, just the same sad story. Anyway, I need a quick bathroom break and then maybe we can do something about the things upstairs. I'll be right back. Okay. We have this key. Master key forged from steel, the heat of the sun, yada yada yada. Lustivina rose weakly from her chair under the attentive gaze of all present, and addressing the Inquisitor said, "The apparitions are truth granted to my eyes by our Lord. For what other reason could there be behind this miraculous talent? My sin has been overlooking the merit of such a valuable gift." The Inquisitor, sitting in the center of the room, answered, "What gesture could then be more pious than using your grace in benefit of the Church, holy and wise?" Then he got up from his throne, hoisting a lustrous silver tray bearing precious ornaments, said, "May your fortunate eyes rest here henceforth, and a windowless chapel be their dwelling, for this is the word of our Holy Mother Church." They cut out their eyes. Okay, if I want to go up. And there's also this room that's been taunting me. Let's see if anything can be done about that. Right. Okay, is this just the benefit of the new item, that I can survive bottomless pits by falling down? Oh, that reminds me. There was a bottomless pit in the room that I'm headed, and it was really difficult because of that. Yeah. Yeah, shit, yeah. What now? Okay, I just drop here. It's still annoying, but it's... I get several attempts. Without having to make the whole track back. As I mentioned before that the game has a tendency to microstutter, and I'm not sure if it's the Switch version, if it's the game in general. But that's really messing with me in these very tight spots. Okay. I think I have a roundabout idea on how to drop in this place. I want to make it back. No, 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 no. Oh. There's something really valuable there. Shit. I don't mind this. Okay, now I'm minding it a little. I don't mind this puzzle. It's a cool idea. I just wish it was more. It was better optimized. I wonder what the bottomless pit relic. What else it's gonna reveal to us? So there's probably a few high places that we fell off from. Oh. Like this area, right here, where I took a leap of faith because I'm silly like that. And now we can actually do that. Arrgh. What are you looking at? Never saw a guy in a pointy iron mask and with a weird big sword drop through the skylight. It's a trap. That's the whole purpose of this wall ornament, is to lead you astray. Okay, that was greedy as fuck and entirely my fault. Why would I even jump? Mhm. Shit. I was right there, and I didn't even fall. I'm sure the reward will be amazing. Makes you wonder who came up with this incense burner. Like this. Like there will always be this one guy, be it in school or in the office, who's just a little too eager to please. And in that world, that would be the person who suggests the incense burner that is so big that it decapitates people who aren't prostrating themselves. I have a great idea. Oh, no, it's Steve. Steve's ideas are the worst. Sure. Huh. No, too late. Sure, I'll get right on that. No! Son of a bitch. Actually, I have a better idea. Mm. See, the issue is that we keep having to run this long way back over here. While we have already learned that falling down is now an option, so maybe there's a faster route to that puzzle. Closer to a save point. And I'm gonna murder that little fucker. Yeah, that might be entirely an option. Wonder if the game will ever actually pull the trigger on a double jump. It seems very content to not do that. And if so, I can respect that. Absolutely. Okay, that really didn't do much, but it also didn't kill us. I'm gonna get us back to the save point. And let's see if the rooftops are any more friendly. Spoilers, they're not. I've seen a bit of them and they're the worst, but this was all me and being nervous. Okay, there's a difficult puzzle up there. But I really want to tackle it. Might net us some goodies. I need more mana and more health. Oh well, the health is almost. Oh well, after our last ordeal, this really doesn't feel that much more challenging. And Mea Culpa is now strong enough to kill them in one strike, which is really good news. There's so gonna be an elevator here. That's one of the things I want to get by going up there. Activating an elevator to make this area a little easier. Because if this game is good at anything, it's doing shortcuts. Okay. Hopes of Sabnok to Guardian. The Anointed Legion included Sabnok among its ranks, Guardian and bearer of the Sigil of the Twisted. He fiercely protected the gates of town, even after chaos had arisen. Well, good on Sabnok. Also, this was a one-way trip. Shit. I forgot. Anyway, now we know. And that's fine. Really got confused on where I wanted to strike, huh? Yeah, no. Definitely has to be an upswing. Still nothing. I mean, this is an enemy that I have the luxury to ignore. Why would you make us fight a lesser version of that boss again? Let's see, I want more protection from that, and just as annoying. Never lets you get something in. Mark of the First Refuge. Sign of protection that freed its bearer from pain. The wounds appeared in the flesh of the lady who once swore to suffer instead of rewards. I'm guessing I put that here. Actually, no. I give the boss masks. That's interesting. Anyway, let's explore past that point. Maybe there's a motherfucker. Oh, there's no peace to be had here. Yeah, sure. But we got the Templar, so there's progress. Also, the 2 boss masks gave us control over the elevator. That's potentially huge. You know, I know making such a game isn't easy. There's a lot of moving parts, but when my sword hitbox clearly, like, not the hitbox, but the animation, the sprite, clearly connect with the enemy and the hitbox doesn't play ball, it's really demotivating. Oh. I mean, why would I? See if I can open up some shortcuts. Okay. That's 1. 22. Ah. Easy on the knockback, that's... It's actually encouraging. Here we go. This has to be a good shortcut. Oh, it's all running now anyway? Is it? Not sure why I'm healing. All this shit is instant death. Okay. It's still spiky and heinous, but should be faster than the other route. God damn it. What have we learned? Nothing. Nothing at all. The very same mistake. That's the most frustrating stuff. Not in any way that I can fault the developers for, not at all. It's just me being patient and maybe a little anxious. I would get hit at last minute by one of these. No! God damn it! Oh, that's devious. This way I can't even target it. Okay. Oh, that's fine. We can deal. There's the metal tree erected as guardian of the bridge. That tree with its eroded bark is the symbol of His Holiness' final communion with the miracle. Facing his eternal dusk, I will wait until I depart towards the other side of the dream. Guessing no, I won't pass. Oh. That was a minor inconvenience. All of holy prohibitions. Key of the scribe, huh? Did we find the obligatory prison level? Up and down. Worse than pain and worse than cold is the squeaking, the incessant squeaking of that damp floor of rusty mechanisms. Why would anyone want to use it so much? Well, sorry, but it's just so convenient. Oh god, it's gonna be one of these. Key of the Secular. Eek. I think that wall was... Cock the Troubadour. The Inquisitors despised music because it didn't use euphoria. Cock thought it appropriate to dedicate a toned satire to these presbyters in public. His execution preceded a complete ban on music. Well, I salute you, Cock. Oh, hi. How's it going? Not going for the low-hanging joke here. As I'm approaching between the bars, I saw fire burst through his chest and scorch him. I saw fire burn again from thin air and fuse his skin. He walks with fire and fire with him. Oh shit, we're in Twin Peaks. Hmm. By the way, are we in combat mode? Kind of, huh? Oh. Oh. Wow. Use the key of the Inquisitor. Hooray. That thing came at a price. Really? Really? Is that all? Lungs of Seth, the prisoner. Seth Kuriska was sentenced to life in absolute solitary confinement. He was constantly muttering something about voices in his head. Was it maybe one of them that pushed him to suicide? Really? I spent a small fortune on that key, and all you're going to give me is the most generic story. You had available? That's shameful. Just hoping the key does more. It does. Maybe. Hmm. The plot thickens. Hmm. Oh. How convenient. Hmm? Excellent. Ha! William the Skeptic. William Graff devoted his life to exposing charlatans and deceitful evangelists. He even questioned the sanctity of certain members of Custodian Church. His heresy was not forgiven. Wow. That took a real turn. Sorry. I enjoyed them, these little anecdotes, even though sometimes they're just painfully predictable. Taking advantage of a pontifical bull, Vukalic was caught stealing a forbidden book about arcane knowledge. His hands did not write again after that day. No, he became a pianist, and no, I'm pretty sure he didn't play piano after that either. Oh, reminds me, I have more than 3 relics and I'm no longer immune against the poison fog. Wasn't much of an issue here, but Ah, no. Wow, this is like a trifecta of relics, and I don't have the one with the ropey bits yet. This is so satisfying. Let's do the time warp again. But why? That sucks. Let's see. There has to be a way to solve this. Nope. I think this can be done. Oh. Idetenekisigiat. Do not speak Latin. You know who speaks Latin? Google. Do not let anyone know. Yeah. Sphere of sacred smoke. Minute jar. Huh? Small translucent pearl over a closing mechanism that almost impossible to see. They were traditionally filled with vapors coming from the big incense burners in the Mother of Mothers. This bead, however, contains something different. Its miraculous influence fills the bile flask after some attacks, but the miracle is capricious. Once Ariane had left, she approached the bonfire, still smoking with the scorched remains of the heretic. With a swift gesture of her fingers, she triggered the imperceptible lock that would open the tiny jewel pearl in two, and passing it through the grey smoke, she closed it again, trusting that it would preserve the smoke forever. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna wrap the stream up momentarily, because I gotta deal with dinner and all that. But yeah, it's been fun. This game keeps sucking me in. And it's just a lot of fun to explore this world. Joel the Thief. Joel always stole to help others. One day he risked too much and was caught stealing the Pontiff's bejeweled stole. No one Custodio has ever endured greater torture. That seems harsh. I have no idea where the remaining locked doors would be. I gotta pack it up. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back. Well, wait a second. Is that the... What is hitting me? Is this a bug? Strange. Curious and curious, huh? Oh well. scheduled stream is on Wednesday. I might do one tomorrow, honestly, because I really want to play this. Have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.